Welcome to another episode of Vibe High Fridays with Irina. And if this is the first time you're tuning in again, my name is Irina Portnova, and I call myself Manifestation Star because I manifested consciously a lot of great things in my life. And I'm here to teach you how to do it with ease and grace and without any effort, with joy and pleasure. And today, I just wanted to tell you that this is one of the mini trainings that we are doing every week. And my intention is to give you something in the bite size parts so you can start training your brain because we train our brain the same way as we are training our body muscle, one step at a time. So, baby steps take us to the mountain Everest. The more we train our brain muscle, the more we become aware and the more we become conscious. And we understand that life is not just happening to us, but through us and for us. And that's exactly why I want you to really understand these mini trainings, dive in, to experiment, to experience, and see how your life results start changing. Because remember, if we do not do anything, nothing is changing unless we are changing. And today we are going to talk about this beautiful topic, which is the moon's rhythm. And what is exactly is moon's rhythm and how is it powerful for us. And I just wanted to tell, if this is something that's new for you, that's okay, because we are all learning, we are all growing, we are all becoming through these trainings. And just know that right now, if you're watching me live, it's March 14th, 2025, and we are on the verge of that full moon energy. Also coincides with the lunar eclipse. What does it mean? It means that we are going to feel it emotionally. Remember that the moon isn't just that shining, glowing light in the sky. It's actually the powerful force that influences the earth in the ways we experience it daily, because we know just the same way as the moon impacts the ocean tides, right? So it pulls with the gravity. The same thing happens for us, as our bodies are made out mostly from the water. We also affected by its gravitational pull. And just like the ocean has high tides and low tides, the same thing happens for us through our minds, through our emotions. And it's super, super important once we start understanding how do we go with the rhythm of the moon, and how we can actually use that time wisely in order to align our actions, our mindset, and manifestation to tune into this moon's natural cycle. And we stop struggling against our energy and we start working with that energy. And that's exactly what I wanted to talk a little bit. And there are different phases of the moon that happening each cycle. And the most important ones that we always hear about is the new moon and the full moon. And that's exactly what I want to bring to your attention today. And we cover other stages later on. The new moon is actually is like a blank slate. Just think about it as the new sheet as you're writing your story. This is when we plant our seeds. This is when we set our new intentions and we get clarity. What exactly do you want in your life? And it's time for the fresh beginning. For instance, if you're launching the project, if you begin a new habit, if you are setting your manifestation goal, this is the perfect time to do so. And the full moon is that very intense period of time. The full moon is the time of the illumination. And this is where we feel our heightened emotions. This is when we notice that things come to our surface. The things that are showing up, they are both good and bad. It's a great time to celebrate what's working, but also release something that is no longer serving us. What could it be? It could be our relationships that trigger us. It could be the surroundings, some people that just drain our energy. It could be some habits that don't serve us. It could be something that we have the worries about, maybe some self-doubt that we can actually accomplish whatever we set our mind to. So we start recognizing it during the full moon and understand more and more that this is just like carrying that bag with the stones that is just putting us down, that is just draining our energy and not allowing us to step into our power and manifesting more successfully. That's why the full moon is super important, just to actually release. First, we have to recognize, what do we release? We just have to recognize. So the first step is to recognize, and the second step is to release what doesn't serve us anymore, in order to welcome and create the space for something better. Because remember, when sometimes we are holding on something that we are afraid to lose, even though it's not serving us. Sometimes it's the relationship, sometimes it's staying at the same job, right? And once we learn how to release, we know that by the law of vacuum, if something has to be gone, gone, something has to be replaced, right? So it's always that, in and out factor. So know that even though sometimes it feels painful, or it feels frightened, because uncertainty, it's something that stops us from living the life that we truly desire, right? So we learn more and more to tap into that power of saying to ourselves, it's okay. It's okay to let go of something that doesn't serve us anymore. And it's okay to embrace the change. It's okay to embrace the unknown and step into our power in order to tap to that unknown, and understand that the universe always deliver what we are ready to receive. So I wanted to invite each one of you. Tonight is the powerful time for the full moon, where we are going to come together as the community, where we are tapping into the collective energy, and we are going to release everything what doesn't serve us anymore. And we are going to invite, what exactly do we want to invite in our space? And do not underestimate the power, because again, everything is energy. Even though we cannot see that energy, even no no even though we sometimes do not understand, or we do not have like a full grasp, because our logical mind, our brain is going to be asking, I do not understand how to put these pieces together. Sometimes all it takes is just the trust the process, and also show up to play fully out, to be yourself, and just open your mind to something new. If this is something you've never experienced, if this is you're tuning in and you're thinking, I never actually interacted with the moon energy and I do not know if this is for me, I invite you just to try it. Try it. Show up for tonight's gathering, for the ceremony, and see what this is all about. Because what's going to happen worse? The worst thing happens that you just attend and you say, okay, this is not for me. But imagine if you attend and it starts that cycle of changes, the cycle of bringing something new, something powerful, something amazing, something magical in your life. You would be grateful to yourself that you said yes. Because again, I can't show up here, I can invite you all the time, but then it's up to you to make that decision. Do I choose to sign up for something? Do I choose to show up? Do I choose to step into my power and playing fully out, in order not just to blame the circumstances, in order not to experience the same reality over and over again and say I'm powerless, right? Just tap into your power, because we all have the power. And it all starts from saying yes to ourselves. So, the tool that I want to invite you to do, first and foremost, is awareness. Like I mentioned, that emotions might be triggered during these stages of the moon phases. And again, we are talking right now about the full moon, because it is exactly relevant right now at this particular day. Something that was happening in my life. At the morning I woke up, I was very energetic, and this is like my major state. And just like an hour before going live, all of a sudden I started to feel tired, and I was yawning and yawning, and all I wanted just to lay down and have maybe that 20 minutes of nap, which I didn't do. But I said to myself, I just going to trust the process, because the first and foremost thing is to recognize your emotions, and understand that our emotions are directly connected to the moon stages, right? Sometimes we can be in the burst of energy, sometimes we can be in the burst of crying out, and we do not even understand why. So the first tool is awareness. Just recognize that your body is made out of water, and you are directly connected to the moon. And some people are more emotionally sensitive than others, and it's okay, but we are all connected. No matter whether you're just acting and operating from your logic mind, or you're actually in tune to your intuition as well. But just recognize. First step is to be aware. Okay, I start recognizing some kind of emotions in my body. Let me see what stage or what phase of the moon cycle it is right now, and see what are my things that I'm experiencing, how they are connected to that moon phase, right? Because what we learn, we start paying attention to the moon cycle, and how do we feel, how our body feel, and how we are emotionally feeling every time during the months. And the best other tool that I can give, first is awareness, and second, just noticing how you feel in the certain moment, noticing how you are connected to the moon phase at that moment. And keep the journal. Keep the journal and write down your mood. Write down what is your energetic level. Are you inspired? Are you creative? Or you are drained? And see how your manifestation comes to the play. So remember, tonight we are gathering together. Tonight, which is March 14th, 2025. But again, the full moon is happening every month. And this is something I intend to do um, every month, because I want people to tap more to the powers of the moon, and really claim what is something for them that they want to release, and what is something for them that they want to invite. So just take that time to register for our gathering together, because we are going to release what no longer serves us, and we are going to tap into, is it my negative thinking, is it my toxic habit, is it my old belief, right, that was installed by my parents, or by the society, or by my partner, right? And then we are just going to have that simple ritual to release and send it out. And we are going to invite something new. And remember, it's all about experiencing that shift in the energy. And you'll see, once you release it all, you'll feel that shift, and you feel so much lighter, and you'll see what amazing things are there for you to unfold in your life. Again, I invite everybody. Please come register. There is a link that you will see, and also I'm just going to run this sticker, just to remind that go ahead and register at bit.ly/warm moon 25, and let's have this powerful time together where we can release everything that doesn't serve us. We all have something to release, trust me. Maybe you are not aware of it yet, and if you're saying everything works out in my life, I do not need any help, I'm fine. This is your choice. Again, you are the highest authority, but I invite you, just open up your mind for the possibilities, to live more fulfilling, to live more amazing life that you can experience. Because during this lunar eclipse, a lot of people are going to to be awakened to their purpose. Why are they here? They are going to ask more deep questions. Why am I here? What am I doing here? And am I living my life to the fullest potential? And that's exactly my invitation to you. Love you all. See you tonight. And if you're watching in the replay, I wish you all the best, and at least do it for yourself. If you do not want to join the circle, at least do it for yourself. Like I said, journal whatever you're ready to release. What is something that you do not want to experience anymore in your life? Whether this is a painful relationship, whether this is the lack of the good health, whether this is career wise or financial burden. See what you can release with tonight's energy, and let's manifest amazing things, because we all can. Love you all and see you on the next episode. Bye.